Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. This is day 178, I believe. So yeah, today, not too shabby. I started the morning with getting some leads. We're going to be switching to PropStream here soon. The first A2P failed, so I resubmitted. Now I'm just gotta hope that this one actually works, because the sooner I get that, the sooner I can switch it, because I need to get done before the 13th, because that's when the XLeads subscription renews, and I don't want to pay the extra $100 just to have something I'm not going to be using, which would be annoying. And then when it comes to offers and whatnot sent out today, I sent out 2. I believe Nick sent out 3 or 4, and then I made about 8 to 10 calls. He made his 20, I believe. And then the 2 offers I sent out, I don't expect them to be yeses, but they might be open to something, because mine all were hybrid deals, and they haven't really seen them before. So I was like, yeah, I can send it over, see if they're open to it. If they are, great. If not, no worries. And I just want to hope that something like that works for him. And then back end side, I added a little bit extra, so for more automation. So I want to make it so anytime there is like pipeline stages moved, I want them to be some sort of automation behind it, in a sense where if, say, a attempted contact happens, they don't respond within a certain amount of time, and we didn't move them, they're going to get contacted. If we are qualifying them, that doesn't really need anything other than just a task that, hey, just a heads up, we are qualifying, we haven't heard back or anything like that. And then underwriting, that one's just we're writing out the deal before sending the offer. The next one is LOI creator. So as soon as you put them into there, that means they're ready for the LOI, and it creates it for you. And then for offer sent, it will wait about a day or 2, and then we'll send a message, be like, hey, just checking in, seeing if the seller actually responded or anything like that. And then it will create a follow-up task to call them, or a task just to call. And then when you call them, it will let you know if they're still interested, if they're not, or whatever. And then if they blatantly say no, no worries, we can take them off for now. And then if we don't get responses, they can actually get moved to our follow-up sequence. So I have 2 follow-up sequences so far. So we got a 4-week weekly follow-up. So every week they get a text and an email, and then a call from us. And then, or no, not call. The call's on the 4th week. And then there's going to be a monthly follow-up after that. So basically, we send those 4 weeks, they wait a month, and then it gets put in, or they get put in right after that sequence, and then they get a month of wait time. And then with that, then they basically will get monthly messages from us for 6 months. It's monthly emails, I believe, for just 6 months, until they either say stop, or they're like, hey, yeah, let's get it going. And if they start going and get a deal, then great. If they don't, no worries. And then I'm going to be having my VA working on more buyer outreach in Facebook next. And then she's going to be putting in 50 leads per day, which is the next goal for her. So then that allows us to not have to worry about leads. We can just use our 25 each, we go through it, and then voila, we have our 25 leads and calls. Outside of that, once we do the switch from XLeads just a basic GoHighLevel and PropStream, it's going to be BuyBox as the new lead source, as well as PropStream for the just like numbers and everything like that. And then if this doesn't end up working out, this is gonna work out no matter what, because we gotta make it work no matter what. Nick's probably gonna be heading on out to construction again, but I'm gonna stick with this because I don't care about the cleaning business much anymore. It doesn't really help me in any sense outside of just being a burden. Just a weird way to have it. I don't know. But I just want to clear the debt for the cleaning, and then once the cleaning's cleared, I can get rid of the business either through a sale or just giving it to a cleaner and be like, hey, if you're interested in this, here you go. Here's all the systems. Here's kind of how it works. It pays itself, and then you just have to do either the cleaning or you can hire cleaners, and how to do this is like this. But outside of that, that's pretty much everything I had for today. I plan on getting a lot more calls in tomorrow, and then just continue getting this grind on, because we just need this first deal, because as soon as we get the first deal, that's the first agent contact that we can actually use, as that means they're open to seller finance, because they said yes. They presented to their client somebody that actually helps us. I had an agent today that was like, oh, you're an investor? We're not interested. It was a duplex. Like, I was gonna be petty and call the owner, but it wasn't worth it. Getting the owner's information just to complain about their agent is not really the best course of action. So I just moved them to not a fit and moved on to the next one. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Marcus out.